So go to real estate investment clubs because that's when they're friendlier. That's when the atmosphere set up is for people to network, so it's a bit calmer. Are you with me on this, yes or no? That's when people get to chat. But you're going to call them in their office during before 12 noon, like the most valuable time is 9 to 12. They slow down a bit after they have lunch because they're in digestive mode. Are you with me? But most valuable, 9 to 12 noon, they're in a hurry. They want to make the deals. They want to see who's out there. They want to go list a property, call people to list and get loans organized, etc. So what your goal is to get them with pocket listing. Now, here's something very peculiar about the world of commercial real estate and residential real estate. Pocket listings is the weirdest thing ever. It should be disallowed, but it is allowed, so we're going to work with it. Here's how it works. A broker calls a client and says, hey, Johnny, you want to sell your property? Johnny, the seller, says, yes, I want to sell it. So the broker says, listen, before I list it to everybody, I have some clients that would like to take a look at it. How about if we bring them in to take a look? And Johnny, the seller, says, okay, good, let them take a look. I want to sell. Now, can anybody guess why the broker is trying to bring their own clients to see that property? Commission. They're going to double dip in the commission because if they list the property, it's a, let's say 4% commission, they're going to keep 2% and give to the other side 2%. So they're the listing, and let's just call it the buyer's representative or buyer's broker. So if they list it, and a broker, and you call a broker and say, I'm looking for an apartment building, and that broker calls this listing broker to bring you in, the listing broker is going to have to share the commission with the broker that brought you into the deal. Are you with me, yes or no? So the listing broker would rather do what? Get the whole commission, so they're going to make sure they block this other broker calling them. That's the reality of the business. It's brutal. Like if you're a broker and you're trying to buy a property for yourself, and you call, say, I'm a broker, I'm presenting myself. Okay, I'll have to get back to you. We have some calls, we have a lot of activities. Let me get your phone number. I'll call you later because I'm tied up right now. They're not tied up. They're still calling other people to get them in so they can make the whole 4%. On a $5 million building, that's a $100,000 difference. What would you do? You do the same. I understand. So pocket listing is the weirdest thing. So this Johnny seller, when the broker calls her and says, let me bring some people to take a look at the property, I think we can finish it fast, the property is not being exposed to the market. So it's a pocket listing. So the people she's bringing them to buy, let's say the broker is bringing some buyers to this pocket listing, that means it's not publicly listed, is doing that so she can double dip on the commission, get the whole 4%. And then what happens later? If this is an investor and they're going to sell the property in 5 years, who are they going to call? They're going to call her again. So she does what? She triple dips. She's going to sell again at 4% commission to sell 5 years later. And now when she is going to list it, she's going to say to you, as the person who got it, did the syndication, did the work, going to sell it, you're calling her. Why are you calling her? Because she brought you the deal. You want loyalty from her, so she brings you more deals. Are you with me, yes or no? And she says to you, what? I got some people who'd like to look at it. Can I bring them? And what do you say? Yeah, you say, of course. I say no. I say you need to, first of all, put it on the market. It's got to be listed for at least 2 weeks. I want to see what the market will bring. Because he said we can sell it at 6.8, but we're getting offers at 7.5. Yeah, but this broker, I don't trust that broker that brought the deal. You know what? I trust them. Because in God we trust and it's all cash. I don't deal in crypto. Have you ever done, I just sold the property to Brock Pierce, who is the 8th wealthiest guy, according to Forbes magazine, for crypto. Just closed literally a few days ago on a hotel that I had. And last minute he offers me way more than my asking price. We're closing if I accept cryptocurrency. So for split second I was tempted. Geez, an extra $300,000-$400,000. I could probably negotiate another 100, 500, but he wants to pay with crypto. I said, wait a minute, let me call the bank. So I called the bank. And the bank said, no, we can't deal with crypto. We know this guy is famous. We see him on the thing. We understand the transaction, but we don't want crypto. And I said, okay, if the bank doesn't want it, I don't want it. Because it's going to go through the bank. This is like, would you take $1 or would you take this? Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know if I can trade it, sell it, do it. Crypto is completely useless for me. And I'm not saying, maybe some of you make money with crypto, and God bless you, I'm happy for you, but in real estate transactions, I want cash. Cash coming from the bank, cash coming from this. If not cash, I want a promissory note that is secured against real estate. They don't pay, I take their property back, just like a bank. So pocket listing, you can take it to your advantage. And how do you take it to your advantage? Let's say you were able to line up some investors. Lining up investors is one thing, and having their cash parked somewhere is another thing. Because having their cash somewhere, you have what's called proof of funds. And the most important thing in the commercial real estate world, is proof of fund. Okay? So here, all your work, you get proof of fund. You show it to the broker, you show it to the seller, they take you seriously. In the residential world, is what is it called? A pre-approval letter. Not pre-qualification letter, pre-approval letter. Now you have proof of fund and a soft quote. Soft quote is a lender saying, we are ready to loan you up to so much if the numbers are this and that. And you make the offer, you go to somebody, here's the proof of funds. And here is the soft quote, I'm ready to close. Here's my offer, I need 45 days for due diligence. I need another, 60 days to close, or another 45 days to close. That offer is taken seriously. They know you're a player. They know that you're a serious person, that you're going to make it happen. They want to work with you. And that's when that broker is most likely going to call you again and say, I have a pocket listing. I got somebody who's ready to sell now. By the way, I had a call actually from the bank who said to me in San Francisco, HSBC, they said, this lady, her husband died. They're very wealthy. She's got a property on Lake Street. You can see the Golden Gate from Lake Street. And she missed the payment, and it's a small amount. So we called her to ask her what's going on, because they've been clients forever. She said, I want to sell fast. Do you have somebody that can come and take a look at this property? I want to sell it fast. So we got her approval to contact a couple of our clients. Cherif, you're our number 2 phone call. Are you interested in coming, taking over? I said, what did number 1 phone call say? The banker said to me, oh, we left a voicemail message, they never picked up. I said, consider the deal done. Where do I wire the money? Send me the paperwork. It's done. Why? Because I know the area, I know the values. Got the property, 3.8 million. The property is at least worth 5. Lady's happy to sell. She bought the property at 700,000 many, many years ago. She owns a bunch of other properties. Is that a pocket listing? That's not even a listing. It's a bank calling. Saying, if you can, she told us it's okay to call. We're calling you. Are you interested? Yes.